Okay, so this is part two again. All right. I just tried to post something and they took it away. And it seems like this needs to be said. It needs to be said. Somebody's heart chakra needs to be cleansed. Okay. I'm going to start from backwards to what I was last talking about to now. So I could try to get everything that I remember that someone needs to cleanse. Okay. Learn how to use your voice to hum, to cleanse out your heart chakra. Okay, it's something about cleansing out your heart chakra with tears, happiness, joy. Learning to use your voice as a form of exhaust to remove tension, toxins. Okay, so learn to operate your voice. Okay, either with a ooh, either using just a humming or even a ooh, like one of those, or just humming or huh, you know exhausting, taking out these pains. So even some breathing technique, but also humming and singing, I'm seeing needs to be done with someone who needs to heal their chakra. Also, I was seeing subconscious energy here with this heart, with this three of swords here. Subconsciously somebody is feeling heartbroken. Okay, this celestial connection, someone's feeling heartbroken, they made the wrong decision, and also the decision that they made, this person's going to disappoint them. They are the individual that they decided to choose with is only about themselves. Very, I'm getting a self-centered energy. Okay, they chose what they got. Really, they chose what they got because what you were trying to give them was selfless. Okay, the love you were trying to abide by them was selfless. They never gave no form of connection there. This could also be somebody that was a brother, okay, in another life, because I keep seeing that, hey brother. This could have been someone who was a brother. This could have been someone who is could be a celestial family member, but they chose to not see that. Unfortunately, they chose to not adhere to that. They chose the aesthetic pleasing. They chose something that looked good but did not feel good, or they will find out very later. Wish fulfillment, they went outside of themselves. Now back to what I was saying with the reading, because I was all over, because now I have to do this over again. So we were seeing that they got goals but no plans. Okay, that's the energy I was getting here. The two of wands in reverse, goals but no plans. Six of swords in reverse. They keep doing the same shit. So they'll have an idea and say, this is what I want, but not have any initiative towards what they want. Okay, they think it's supposed to be handed to them, but they are not. They cannot operate in their feminine energy like that. No, they cannot. That's what I'm seeing. They cannot operate in that feminine energy as such. All right, they are supposed to be in their masculine energy for some reason when it comes to what they want here. I could be speaking to a masculine, someone operating in that masculine energy. Okay, so it don't have to be a male or female. It could be a female just operating in that masculine energy. Okay, so I feel like they keep doing the same shit over and over. So they meet someone, but they don't take the initiative to go past anything else. And it has a lot to do with self-conscious behavior that's going on here. Also, with this hermit in reverse, they look outside of self for answers. They have a tendency of dating individuals that are highly spiritual for siphoning reasons, or they have a tendency of dating individuals to learn from them. They're coming off as if they have information, but they don't. What's going on here? Why are they not trusting themselves? It's either you're siphoning energy from women and not tapping into your own feminine energy, or what was going on? Because it seems like with this, it's like you're trying to get answers outside of yourself, and this is where you go wrong. It's like Betty got a great answer over there. Yes, I'm gonna go with her, but then she sounded better. Her answer sounded way more intricate. It looks more pleasing. It looks more appealing. I'm gonna go over here, but then be madly disappointed because of the fact that you went with aesthetics. You went with pleasing. You went with the world. How are you supposed to be spiritual, but you went with the world? You went with the world and you moved with the world. You made decisions, worldly decisions, on a spiritual battleground. How does that make sense? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Okay. Now, unfortunately, because this devil card came out, Capricorn energy, someone's going to have to, like, they're a slave to their own consciousness, a slave to their own demise, a slave to their own limited mindset and how they see the world. Oh, well, I didn't like the way she looked. I did something that I didn't like, or I didn't like the way he looked. I didn't like, and it's like this person's perfect, but I can't get over that small thing there. You know what I'm saying? Minuscule ideas, minuscule thoughts, because that's all they are at in their life. It's nobody's fault. It's just, unfortunately, they are not there with you. They are not here. Capricorn, Leo energy. They are not there, honey. You are the healer. Okay? You are the healer. And you've healed many. I see here. You've healed many. Someone has come to you with sadness on their heart. And instead of coming to you with true, looking for true healing, you came to look for romance when you needed healing. That's what's going on here. Yes, yes, yes. Temperance in reverse with the Four of Cups. This person was already emotionally all up and down. Okay? All up and down emotionally. That he came for you for healing too. He came for you for remembrance. You are a family member of this individual in the celestial, but they did not recognize you, unfortunately, because they are caught up in their own BS. They were looking at what looks good, smells good. They're going off of the 3D. They did not tap into their own consciousness. They did not take their own intuition into effect. They did not take their own confidence and their own magic into effect. But they went ahead and went outside of themselves and looked outside and said, that looked good, so I'm going to go with that. Not knowing what's in that is not what's for you, unfortunately. You will have to learn that way. Yeah. So what did I say? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So this person wants healing but does not want to work for this healing. A slave to their own demise because they choose to not make no plans, but have goals out the ass, but no fucking plans. No concrete plan. Just ideas. And they want something handed to them. Listen, your love, your abundance, your motherly love, this is not for the weak. Queen of Cups, water sign. And this is not for the weak. This type of love, this abundance, this echelon of a life with this Hierophant behind that, with the Queen of Cups, it's not for the weak. It's not. You are not, it's not for the weak. So if you cannot handle, because if you want this loving, upright individual, you got to be that yourself. So you've chosen to not be that. And she chose herself. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, lesson. Did you catch the lesson? Hierophant keeps showing up. Someone has not caught the lesson. They just... because they unfair, and I heard fraudulent, unfair, okay, to themselves, full of confusion. 7 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They're missing out on opportunities. They missed out on you, or they missed out on opportunities. They missed out on their family. They missed out on life and love because they kept looking outside of themselves. They kept thinking, let me tell you something, all right? Someone who is chosen and a love, an abundant love is not easy to find. Genuinity is not easy to find. But for some reason, we think we can bottle that up and say, that's what it is. That's what goodness is. That's what love is. That's what life is. Listen, a genuine individual, an honest individual, a loving individual it's not so easy to be attained. Everyone could rock and act like they are loving, but true love comes with discipline. True love comes with truth. And sometimes that hurts, but it's only because they love you. They're going to tell you the truth. Not something that you want to hear just because it sounds good, but what you want to hear because it's good for the soul. It's food for you. Okay? Unfortunately, this person did not want to eat and will have to find food elsewhere. All right? That's just the truth. Ace of Cups, though. Guess what? Something else is coming up because you chose yourself. Somebody else is coming up. I see an Ace of Cups, a new energy coming up. Let me see. And this is more family coming up. Unfortunately, with things that had to arise and cause conflict and all of this nonsense, you will find 3 of Cups. You will find your soul family in the midst of all of this, in the midst of depression, in the midst of your sadness. Okay? And I'm getting this from my collective, not the individual that was outside. They made their choice and they're happy with it. Let them be happy with what they've made. But in the midst of your sadness, in